guys, Risky Flip Flop here. Today we're going to talk about mansions. We're going to talk about locations, we're going to talk about designs, space for parking, garages and prices. Also the locations of where those mansions are. Some are in the Vinewood Hills, some of them are in different parts of the map. And we're going to go through those. We're going to show them and we're going to talk about them. Let's get straight into it. So what I think, this mansion update that comes out in December, I think this is going to be one of the biggest updates that we've had. I think it's going to change the map. I think there's going to be potential to own multiple properties or one big property maybe. I think you're going to need millions and millions of dollars in game, and if you don't, I think you're going to be left behind with just a normal basic property. I'm level 954 without glitches, so I've played this game since 2015 online with this account since 2015. Obviously had it from release, but I use a different account, and from my experience, this final update will introduce many mansions all across Los Santos. New locations, existing locations. They've been wanted in the game for so long. They've been rumored to be releasing years ago and they never came, and now they are. So I feel like as GTA 6 is just around the corner, that this is a great opportunity for them to introduce a final progressive stage in GTA where the average player that plays now and again will not be able to afford these things, and this is for the people that have played consistently over the last 10 years, 12 years, 11 years, however long. So just as in real life, mansions are the pinnacle of houses. Penthouses, yeah, they're up there and they're very expensive, but mansions are the pinnacle of houses. So I think they will be very expensive based off of how inflation is in GTA. The fact that a BMW M3 that's just been released is 2.1 million in game, where you could buy one in real life for $80,000, maybe $90,000. I have a feeling that the inflation on these houses and these mansions are going to be astronomical. So with that being said, I think some of the mansions that I'll show you in the video will be upwards of 40 million, some of them. And that's like what I said at the start of the video. I don't think this is for the average player. I think this is for the long-time player that has made $500 million in his nightclub just on passive money alone. So without a doubt, as you can see on the screen right now, I am a Grand Theft Auto billionaire, multi-billionaire almost, 200 million away from 2 billion that I've earned from heists and other things, selling cars. You can also see that on the screen, how much I've been making in this game. So like I said, I think this is for the ultra rich. I don't think this is for the average player, but let's see what comes in December. Some of these houses, yes, you might be level 100, you might have 5 million in the bank and you can buy one, but I don't think the interiors are going to be that great. Like the penthouse, for example, all the upgrades that you could have, all the statues and fixtures and things that you could add into it, I think that will be a huge part in your customization. So you might be able to afford a mansion, but that's what you can afford. And I have no idea how much the utility charges will be on these properties. Probably 50 grand a day maybe. If that's the case, then you guys are going to get broke really quickly. Even myself, I'll get broke really quickly paying that much. But yeah, I think these, I think based off of the customization options, that the buildings, the mansions, the properties, and especially if you can own more than one, is going to be crazy. The amount of money that you're going to have to spend on a property, the amount of money that on the interiors, if there's external customizations, anything like that. Almost like a house builder. It might be like a preview to what's to come in GTA 6. We don't know. But I think it's going to be one of the biggest updates. I think this will be a way for the ultra rich to spend their money, because there isn't much to buy when you're at the top. There's not much to buy when you're this rich. In GTA, a car comes out and you can buy it like it's nothing, and then you have nothing to buy again for forever until the next update comes out. I currently have $48 million in cash recording of this video, and I think the average person We'll need around 50 to 100 million for this final update. I expect it to be very pricey, especially if you're able to buy multiple properties or multiple mansions. So if you're playing now, I think you should save and save and save and save and save and save all the way up until December if you want to own one or more of these properties. I think this will be one of the biggest updates to close off GTA Online, and get you prepared for GTA 6. Everything in GTA is about progression, and I feel like owning a mansion is the final. You've got the drug operations, you've got illegal things that you're running, but you don't really have a base home that's yours. You know what I mean? We're gonna go around some of the mansions now, and I'm gonna talk about them. Yeah, how much money you're probably gonna need to get these properties. These are just speculation. I don't know any facts, but played the game long enough to know that they will charge you a lot of money for something that isn't worth much. So as we pull up to this one in particular, okay, this mansion is huge, okay? Like, if you look at the scale of this mansion, okay, compared to every other property that you can buy in GTA Online, if you can purchase this, how much do you think it is? You have a tennis court, you have an outbuilding, which could, I don't know, could have turned into a little gym, maybe, I don't know. Just look at the scale of the property. The property is huge. How much do you think this will cost? Because I'll tell you how much I think this will cost. In the comment section, let me know how much you think this property will cost if you can buy it. Because what's to say you can't buy it? It's never used. There's never a mission here. There's nothing this is used for. So tell me why I can't buy this. I'm going to say this would be about 25 million. Based off the prices of inflation in the game, I think this would be around 25 million. And I think that's conservative, because that's not including any of the interiors. Maybe we should include the interiors. Okay, so 25 million including all optional extras inside, because this is a big place. And just like they did for the casino, they completely changed the entire look of the casino. This update has been rumored for years, meaning they may have been working on it for years. They may have known they're going to release it when GTA 6 comes out, or when it's coming out, but they may have been working on this for years. So I don't expect it to be just a couple of properties. I expect it to be an extensive network of properties. So let's have a look just in this area. There are some big houses, big properties, great views, great external features. This is a bit bland, but how much would you pay for it? Look, that fire is working. This fire has worked for how many years? Or is this new? Who knows? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Okay. So I'm going to say that could be 15 mil, this little property. Let's see if there's a garage. Okay, there's a garage. Does that look like it goes up? It might go up. It might even go down. Can it go down? Let's see if it can go down. Can it go down? Yeah, it can go down. It could go down too. That's a big garage. Multi-floors. Let's have a look over here. I just feel like it's such a waste. Look, you can kind of see inside this one. There's like a pool table. I feel like it's such a waste that none of these were ever utilized. None of these were ever accessible. That's why I'm saying I feel like this is going to be one of the biggest updates. I might be wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I don't think I am. You can see my level at the top of the screen, 954. You can see my money as well, 47.9 million as of this recording. Let's have a look at some of the other properties. Sorry if you can hear me clicking. I'm on my controller. And hopefully I don't get killed. I'm in a public lobby doing this, so let's see. But look at some of these houses, okay? Some of these houses are really well designed. I don't think I've actually ever even noticed this house before, as I've just flew here. But some of these houses, some of these properties are so well designed. Like, okay, maybe this isn't to many people's taste, but how much would you pay for it? That's the question. Is that 6 to 7 million? Could be. They could charge that. No, there's no saying that they couldn't charge that. Compared to the house that we just saw, which I'm saying is 25 plus million. This easily could be 7 million. 2-car garage. And again, it could go underground. There's nothing to stop them just building something under. If they can't build up, they can just build something underneath. All of these properties as well, like, I feel like there's so much potential. Like, you gotta think, look at all of the mansions. There is so much potential. They can do anything. Imagine if all of these are purchasable. That would be crazy. If they just stick a real estate sign outside all of them and you can purchase all of them, imagine. That's what they should do, because there's so much variation. There's so many different options. Let's have a look at some of these gardens. Let me get through here, okay. Okay, the exterior looks very run down. Look at this. Oh gosh. I don't even want to explain. I don't even want to guess what that is. Don't fall off. Oh, what am I doing? But yeah, how much you pay for this? This is like a £3 million. This is for you low-level poor people. This is for the poor people in GTA. This is the mansion that you're gonna afford. Okay, unfortunately, that's why I'm saying you need to save up. You need to save up from now. Let's have a look at some of these big ultra mansions. Okay, this is a nice little mansion. This is a nice place. Pool is drained. Obviously, no one's using this one. Nice garage. It'd be good if they did like old GTAs where you could just park things outside and it would save. That would be good. Maybe Michael's mansion will be for sale. Let's have a look. Where is Michael's? It's a place that I never go. Look at these houses. Look at them from above. With the massive cockerel wind directional thingy bob. I don't know what they're called. They have a name, but I don't know the name. Anyway, yeah, look at them. Look at this. How much would you pay for that? How much? This is expensive. This is very expensive. If you can buy this, this is expensive. This is like a house out of bloody Red Dead. Those mansions are massive. And the interiors on Red Dead, crazy. Anyway, look at them. Millions of dollars. Tens of millions of dollars, I think. Especially in these parts. Tens of millions. Even this one. 8 million minimum, I think. Let's have a look. How much is this one? This is like a Russian style with the pointy roofs. It's quite nice though. Even Michael's mansion is small compared to some of the ones we've just seen. It's nice though. Detailed. I like the trees, the palm trees. It's nice. And it's something that you don't normally look at. It's like, maybe there's a helipad on top of this one. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. But look at these. Okay, maybe you guys don't normally look. You don't really pay attention. But look at them. I know I'm going pretty fast here. My bad. My bad. But okay, let's have a look somewhere else. This is a nice house too. This one here. Yeah, this is a nice property. Huge doors. Already been this one. It's a little blue one. Also nice. With a stairwell. Okay, yeah, let's go have a look at some of the mega mansions. Some of the mega mansions that I think are going to be in the same range as the ones that we had before. These are going to be, well, should we even discuss this? Do you think this is even going to be in it? Maybe. and how much can you buy it for? Because it's not used for anything. There's nothing really here unless they. I don't think there's a mission here. Not that I remember. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. But how much would you buy the Playboy Mansion for? I think that's easily what? How much could you justify? 30 million? 35 million for this? And then who in this lobby can buy it? Who in this lobby without a modded account, which I wish they would just get rid of, who in this lobby could buy it? Let's have a look at the players. Level 280. Does he have 30 million to just buy on a house? Probably not. Does he have loads of cars? Maybe. This person has no chance. 0 chance. Maybe. Absolutely not. Possibly. What type of character? Look at that face. That's terrible. Most of these, maybe they could. But these low levels, absolutely not a chance. Absolutely no chance. What is that? That's a bit funky. Green hair, no. But yeah. These people have no chance of buying these, especially if you can buy more than one. And even if you can buy more than one, and one is 25 million, even I can't afford more than one. That's why I'm saying you need between 50 and 100 million. Like, look at this house. This is expensive as... Yes, this is expensive. Can you afford it, brother? Just take it in. Take it in and get grinding. Unless you're going to buy shark cards, maybe buy shark cards. I've never bought a shark card, so that's not going to happen to me. But look at these, look at this. Okay, this is one house that's like really unusual. With like the Chinese figures out the front. And in the back, how do I get in the back? Look at the ivy. The ivy up the side of the building. Wait, some of these up here are really, really nice, and they are never used for anything. People drive past them really fast. They don't stop and have a look. And you should. These properties here, I think you'll be able to buy these. I almost guarantee you'll be able to buy these. I don't know why, but I just feel like the uniqueness of the property makes them want to be used. Like from above and from the ground floor, they look great. They look really good. And I think that these will be used. I think these will be purchasable. I have no idea the prices. I would say this is the cheapest, maybe 4 million. And then we go up to here, maybe 5-6 million. Not including interiors. And then these 7 to 10 million maybe. And then I also think this could be purchasable too. I think you might be able to buy Martin Madrazo's mansion. So tell me what you guys think. I think you're gonna need millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. Because if you want a view like this, looking over all the poor people all over Los Santos, whilst you're standing at your $40 million mansion that you bought, what do you think? What do you think is going to happen? I think there is potential for almost every mansion that I showed to be used. And yes, I know there will be a mansion there, but I don't think that mansion's going to be big enough. I think they're going to add mansions all over. Let's actually have a look at those real quick before we go. Let's have a look at those. I think this location will be used. They've shown screenshots. I don't have those screenshots, but this is a location that will be used. There is also another location which I will try and go to, but I can't really remember. But this is kind of small. Look at the footprint. The footprint's pretty small. Maybe if it hangs over, that'd be quite good. Or maybe if it goes up, that'd be also quite good. I just hope it isn't just 2 mansions. and it isn't just 3 mansions. I hope we get mansions. I hope we continue to get mansions. I hope it shows us the potential of what's to come. Or even if they did this, they allowed you to completely wipe a mansion out and rebuild it how you wanted to. That'd be cool. I don't know how that would work, but it'd be cool. But yeah, thank you for watching. Been Risky Flip Flop. Drop a subscribe if you want to. And yeah, if I see you in the lobby, don't kill me. Okay, just come say hi. Thanks. See you later.